And it looks like Cookie also found a place to sit down and relax in between the bushes. Can you see her? Hi. So this is the current situation of the table. I'm gonna sand all of this. This is harder than I thought, if I'm honest with you guys. And we'll see the before and after. Chairs are already ready to be repainted, as you can see. This is all filled with dust, of course. So they are all ready, and they're gonna be painted in color because this color, I don't like it. So. La pièce de résistance. Do you see that? That is just half of the bottom of the table, and once I'm done with the machine, then, here's my face, then I have to do manually all the crevices that the sander won't get to. And I just realized that my DIY, this fine dust, I mean, thank God, I had the idea to be wearing a face mask, otherwise I would be at the ER right now, I wouldn't be breathing. But this has covered all of this room with a fine layer of dust, of whatever. Of dust. I'm sorry I look scary. I don't know what I didn't sleep much. But yeah, just for future reference for me, and if anyone else feels like me, sorry it looks scary. That's whatever at this point, honestly. I don't know what's worse. Future reference. Look, I'm dirty. You see, I'm working. Come on. When you go and buy a patio set and they tell you, this is $300 or euros, you name it, and I say, it's kind of expensive. I wonder if I can find one by 100. Just think twice. If I were to charge, this would be 1,000 or 2,000, euros or dollars, and I'm not, overestimating. I think there's a lot of work, and I mean, restoring, easily I would charge 500 for restoring this, and if you count the hours that you spend, the equipment, I mean, they don't count the hours, carpenters, that's for sure. Otherwise, we couldn't afford that. So yeah, don't discuss the prices because the amount of work that works into this, it's more, I mean, like in all aspects of life, it's more than you would expect. It's like me talking about translations, the amount of work that goes into a translation, it's way more than what people expect. And I can only imagine this happens in every career, in every job, in every craft. It always looks easier, faster, looked from the outside. Having said that, I don't complain because I chose myself to restore an old patio set instead of go ahead and getting a new one. So I do this because, as a hobby, because I enjoy it, and I am enjoying it. It's not I'm complaining at all, but while I enjoy this, I realize that this takes way much more work than I would have anticipated, and I haven't done it like 100% the right way. That would be disassemble piece by piece, like hundreds of pieces, and do it one by one. But I am not about that life. You see, we're not going to a contest here of who is the best crafter in the world, so I'll just take it by surfaces without disassembling anything. But my oh my, all I can say is I hope once it's all done, it's worthwhile. So take a look at my leggings, shoes, you name it. Don't take a look at the style, just look at this. This like made me realize how extinction came to fruition on Earth, you know, when a meteorite hit this planet, when the dinosaurs and everything was covered, amongst so many other events, in a fine layer of dust that killed life. Well, here you have it. And right now I exited because I was filming this and I realized that, I don't know, focus? My aloe. Well, this is Mother Aloe. It needs to be addressed, but she needs to be addressed, but it's been heavily attacked by something. I sense it's a spider, but we gotta kill the bug before it kills the plant. Honestly, weaken you guys. So, step one, spray the heck out of this. Let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna have to change the soil also. Jesus. And once it's set and whatnot, I'll take it out of the pot, do it all over again, and hopefully it lives. Now it's gonna sit in here for a little bit and I'm gonna clean it. You guys, she had another baby. We gotta have a talk with this aloe. Stop having babies. We cannot afford more babies. I don't want to be killing babies, but come on. And check all this kind of sugary stuff that this spider created. Oh God. Honestly, I got rid of the dead ends. But now what do we do with another baby? Aloe surgery. Now that the soil is wet, I need to disassemble all this mess and get rid of all the unnecessary roots. Strip it naked, as you can see, like so. Let's see if you can witness the birth of another aloe. See, thicker and thicker roots. Good grief. And I have to go and buy more soil because I don't have enough soil. I'm gonna put new soil to this plant. Like all this sugary stuff get lost. And the baby, the little one, here you are. Look. Let's clean it. It is, you guys, this is a clean birth. As you can see, here the roots are gonna grow. And this is a baby aloe. Hey, I have an idea. YouTube. This is a dirt. I'm gonna clean my hands with a brush, needless to say. Give me a name for the baby, and the baby's gonna have the name. This is Mother Aloe, and you choose the name. The baby will be named after the name that you choose, so pick a good one. And so I'm headed to buy, as I told you, soil and pots and you name it, looking like crap, positive crap. Oh well, you know, I'm in the middle of something. I wasn't gonna change again. But yeah, keep on thinking about the name, because after you end up watching this video, I want to hear your suggestions. or vote down below. Do whatever you want. You guys, here we are again. Oh my god. Now I got some scissors. New pot. Nothing fancy, just for the baby. And the soil, it's already here. Maybe I don't have enough, but I couldn't carry more because I'm not that strong. And now I'll try to film the surgery. I need to clean, obviously, deep pot. Here's the baby. Yeah, I buried it just so it grabs and it's in a pot, same way, the same size, I mean, just so it can grow. Now I'm just gonna do a quick spray. What are you doing spraying it in the sun? Don't you know it's bad, it's gonna burn? Oh, it is my intention, every intention, to burn all the remaining bugs there might be. And I asked the florist and she told me that it wouldn't hurt the plant, so that's what we're doing. And the sun is gonna help us out. Ta-da! All done. Step one finished. Now, needless to say, I'm cleaning after the shower. Today, that's it. Yo. Good vibes. Cyril lied to me. I asked for the forecast. Sandals. Said it wasn't gonna rain for a couple more hours. I just took the umbrella. It's starting to rain. And I'm off to get a root canal, because why go to Bali when you can go to the dentist? Why? And after all the chasing and running, Miss Cookie, oh, the sun, has decided to sit down and relax. Apparently she's tired. And we're sitting in front of lavender and this plant that I don't know the name, but I'm gonna flip the camera while she's taking a break, recovering from all the exercise. And I'll tell you about this plant and my theory, that I think it's not wrong, but we should double check it on the internet somehow. So we're in here sitting while she is taking a break. This is lavender. This is not the story. Observe this little plants. I don't know the name. I know the name that we call it in this town, but it's not the technical name, the official name. In here they call them like little bananas, platanettes. But If you are familiar, I bet you are, with Sagrada Familia by Antoni Gaudí, the architect in Barcelona, he was inspired to create the temple by nature. And so when every summertime, when this plant reaches this height and whatnot, I think that the towers from the temple are inspired by this, because this looks exactly, okay, Cookie, love you too, this looks exactly like the towers from the temple. So this pattern, then it gets thinner like a cone, and then on top this, oh, we're out of focus, this little, you know, bloom, ornament. And I think this really resembles the towers from Sagrada Familia, and I think I am not wrong that he got inspired by this. Like, you can see like oranges and so many other fruits and trees and nature inspired things in the temple. I know that because I had the opportunity to look at it, since I lived in that neighborhood quite often, and I think these are the most accurate representation in nature that you can come across that resembles the towers from the Sagrada Familia temple. That's the story. So, at what point will Gordon realize that he's by himself? And yeah, he's not realizing it. So he's by my side, absolutely by my side. But as you can see, I have no leash on my hand. It's just, you know, yay! Oh, he's starting to realize. Let's walk faster. Okay, he stopped realizing. Poor thing. Can you spot the weird weed? The barking weed.
Oh, yes, it will.
And finally I finished the product. There's a bucket and some stuff in there just to keep the window open, because good lord, it smells like paint and all the products that I use, needless to say. Let's go to the light. Disregard, we're at the roof of the house, so it's not gonna be living in here, but I'm going outside. But for the time being, while it dries, it's gonna be here. And then I'll move it to the new place, so not half bad, huh? Sorry I don't have a wider angle. There's a door. Oh, there's my juice box, like my snack and water. Now off to clean all the room and everything that got dirty, but do you like it? So, good morning, you guys. I think this is gonna be to close the vlog, actually, like last of the week. Every time that I come across here, I'm here with Cookie today. There's this fountain that it's for people and for animals, and I'll show you what I do every single time, because I don't trust people. I think not everyone, but there's ill-intended people, and we're at the really outskirts, like almost in nature, so also wildlife might come to drink here, especially in the summertime. So I just go ahead and discard this water, in case being that some wicked mind might have added something to the water, and just add some clean fresh water for the animals, wildlife to come and help themselves in these days that it's extremely hot. And if I were to give water to my pets, I would just change it just in case, because nothing's to happen, but what if they added something? I need to take a break and from everything almost, and start taking care of myself once again, because when I really focus on something, I just don't pay attention to myself. So I've been doing this DIY for quite some time, and I just, you know. And I feel like, even though it's a weekend and whatnot, I need to start dating myself once again. But I haven't said all that. As you can see, the DIY, the table set, the patio set is done. Now I need to set it in place, yada yada. Cookie. And now, maybe today I'll take a break, or maybe I'll jump into the other DIY, but I think I'll take a break. It's gonna be healthier. And then on to painting acrylic paintings for babies, because this year a lot of friends of mine have had children, babies, and so I decided to paint, well, a beautiful painting, acrylic painting for the bedroom of one, and then they started getting pregnant and having more children. Now I feel compelled, not that anyone asked me to, but I feel like I want them to be equal, not to, like, I'm gonna go all the way and make a painting for you, this little baby, and for the other one just get a onesie. I feel it's not fair. So now the fake auntie, because we're not blood related, but still, Elena needs to paint quite a few paintings, but will do. Thankfully, you know, it's the summertime, so you open the windows, get fresh air. You don't breathe as much fumes of painting, and that's how it is.
Fresh off the shower. I just arrived from the hike. I came here to check the table. I'll show you in a few. And now, do you remember, as I told you, the paintings that I am planning on sending, an order of birth of the little ones? And I was peeking with the mom, my friend, of the firstborn baby. And I was like, girl, weekends when you're single, COVID times are so boring. And she was like, don't get me wrong, it's boring for all of us collectively. Sorry, I was eating chips. And she was like, there's only so many movies that you can watch, and then you decide to go ahead and have children, and you complain that you don't sleep much, but try having a baby who wants booby every single hour, day and night. And she was like, man, I should have thought this through. So I guess this explains this baby boom after lockdown.